Okay, let's get this stream started by turning on New Vegas version. Ugh, that is trippy. And loading up New Vegas, something I have not done for weeks. I had not had the inclination to do anything Vegas. Damn, I've had TF2 urges recently. Don't ask why, I just have. That's out my system now. I can go back to a New Vegas stream. Look, it's actually loading! Believe me? But part of the reasons I don't really feel up to New Vegas is it is very stiff. It controls a lot better than Fallout 3. Fallout 3 is both stiff and incredibly clunky. You know, shooting in general, you get the distinct impression that Fallout 3 was designed to be played with VATS and VATS alone, and even VATS is pretty damn stiff and awkward. Here's a fun thing: try to find Arefu, one place I can never find. It's one of those places I can just never find. I don't know why. But I was thinking, what can I do on a New Vegas stream? And it came up that Arefu came up as an option because, well, one, it's an interesting little town, one of the little settlements in Fallout 3. You know, something completely devoid in Fallout 4. And to be honest, New Vegas doesn't really have many of them either. I mean, it has Novak, Prim, and I'm hesitant to say Prim, because Prim doesn't actually have much going on in it. But yeah, there's quite a few little random tiny like couple-person settlements in Fallout 3, which just I don't think the others quite managed to get. Of course, I have no idea where it is. I just know it's roughly in the wasteland, so I need to be out of the city. But no, it sprung to mind that it's it's a relatively interesting quest. I know where it starts. I mean, I know of the Riley's Ranger quest, but I've never actually done it. I could never find it because I can't navigate the city to save my life. So, while trying to find my way to Arefu, let's talk a bit of modding news, because why not? I'm sure that's part of the reason people watch these streams. Although I don't have a clue why people watch these streams, because I'm clearly a boring old bitch. Who isn't that old, but acts old. I mean, I'm very old-fashioned. I mean, I still have a phone that actually has buttons on it. For example, I'm not kidding, I actually do have a proper phone. Not one of those nonsense smartphones that battery only lasts 2 days if you're lucky. No, my phone lasts a full week. Without charging. Left on. Oh, I've been through here recently. But, yeah, modding news. For New Vegas, not only have they released shots off the hunting revolver / Ranger Sequoia, because it is the same weapon, just the Ranger Sequoia is a unique variant of it. You're a long way from home. But you've also released it as a standalone mod. In versions 1 with Faha, which uses the correct 4570 ammo, and a non-correct one which I think uses the 44 ammo. You know, so they've got that out. That looks really, really nice. Of course, look, all these things are part of a bigger project. I won't actually download them. You know, it's just I don't. Well, for one, I haven't played Fallout 4 since I stopped streaming. No joke, I haven't touched it. It's sort of burned me out. But I wondered what I was for a second. But no, I haven't touched Fallout 4 for a while. But even if I had, I still wouldn't have these weapon mods because, you know, it distracts. You know, because they're going to be included as part of the final product, which I'm definitely going to have. You know, it's one of the few games I'm actually looking forward to. The others, be it the only other game that will interest me as much as those big mod projects for both Skyrim and Fallout 4 is a new Valkyria Chronicles. That will immediately take all priority off me. Even if it's a remake of 2, I will still cling to that like a fly stuck on a shit. I'm not gonna yeah, that's my thing. You can't drag me away from Valkyria. That's one of the things you can't do. But apart from that, the mod projects are what I'm looking forward to the most. I used to say, before Fallout 76, a new Bethesda, a new Fallout or Elder Scrolls, but ever since Fallout 76, I'm being a bit wary. Warier than I am of Skywind, which seems intent on recreating all the obnoxious features that Skyrim and Oblivion got rid of. I mean, the recent one, I mean, it's a great technical achievement that they've done it, but they've reintroduced the weapon repair, where you magic a hammer out of your butt and have to do that after every fight. You know, I can accept the weapon fixing in New Vegas and Fallout 3 and Fallout 76's style. Well, assuming Fallout 76's style works like I would expect it to, using the raw materials. I can't see a fucking thing because it's night. And there's an enemy 5 miles away because the Enclave are over there. But I can't stand it in Elder Scrolls because it's just, you need repair hammer, and there's one thing that I know about forging, and is if you forge a weapon, the one thing you should never do is hammer it after it's forged, because you disrupt it and you make it weaker. So in an attempt to fix, and I'm doing the quotation fingers, to it, you end up actually causing more damage than there was just a nick in the blade. Everything blows up in Fallout 3. But, you know, so there's that. You know, it's a great technical achievement that they got it working, but it's one of the most obnoxious features. It's just a waste of time. It's not immersive, because repairing anything with a hammer is not immersive. To repair a weapon, like a sword or an axe or a mace, you would need to actually effectively reforge it. But, so, that's alright. I can understand it in Fallout, and to be honest, they are putting a way to turn it off. I did ask the Fallout 4 New Vegas team. Also, the partnership between Fallout 4 New Vegas and which has now reverted to doing its monthly updates. Let's see how long they last. I mean, there's one thing British aren't great at is sticking to a schedule. Just look at our trains, they can't run on time no matter how hard you try. But no, for the most part, there is a... You know, they have to start doing the monthly updates again, and they are in like almost like a pretty... You know, they're having closer ties to Fallout 4 New Vegas now. Their 2D art lead is also the yeah, they're basically trying to merge the 2D art teams. Because, well, let's see, Fallout 4 New Vegas has a big 2D art team. Capital Wasteland has, like, I think one guy. Their art team, their 2D art team is not big. Oh no. Remember when Raiders had stupid hair colours? Fallout 3 remembers. Now, actually, logically, if I follow the highway, I should find Arefu because it's on a highway. So if I use logic, you know, if I use logic and intelligence, I can find it. Oh, you know I have to. And no, I don't think the explodey buses will be back in Capital Wasteland either, because it's just a lot... Explodey cars are a lot more work than you'd think. Because not only do you actually have to make the initial car model, you gotta make the blown up one. And all the bits for that. Do I run through Raider Town? Or do I just blow that truck up? That worked! Why is this more accurate than a standard laser rifle? It doesn't make any sense. But no, Capital Wasteland's showing off a lot of work. Weirdly not Arefu. which likely means that NAF was not satisfied with the kit bash of that building. I'll show you that building when I get there, because it was, let's just say it's an unusual shape, that building, and I'll leave it at that. And when I say unusual, I mean it's just got weird angles no matter where you look. It's one of those things that's like almost impossible to kit bash because it's just that messy. I'll show you it when I get there. It's one of the Megaton buildings, I'll show you it when I get there, because it's hard to describe, because it's apart from the fact that it's the wonkiest thing in existence. They've also got the Centaur working, but haven't shown it off, which is a bit strange, peculiar. I mean, the Centaur's definitely an iconic creature. Oh no, it looks like hair. I can't tell who that is. Okay, that's alien.
What's the matter, huh? Can't stand the sight of
Sensible, go straight into Raider Town.
Hey, local, shouldn't you be banging rocks together or something?
You know what, I'll just say the Enclave finished you off. I'm using the same weapon. Funny, she died there and her ash pile's here. But, carrying on. Yeah, so that's good progress on both mods. You know, both the Fallout 4 mods. Skyrim mods, they've got progress, but it's harder to quantify because they don't have like any regular updates. You know, their updates just come as and when. You know, I still think Skywind's probably years off. I still think out of the 4 really big projects, not counting the 4 big remakes, so not including Cascadia, I still think that Skywind is going to be the last one to be finished, because they just it's like a huge amount of work they've got to do for it. You know, it is a hell of a lot of work it's got to be done for Skywind. It's got, especially since they're going very purist, which is not a good thing. There's a lot of things that are very bad about Morrowind, like very bad. Should have stayed dead bad. But, you know, I still think Skywind's going to be last because it's... Well, it's been in development longest, and it still shows... like... nothing really completed. It's still... You know, you see an area, you think, oh, that looks really good, they've finished that. And you see it again, saying later, we've redone it again. And it's like... every time they always go back and repolish something, to the point where I think they're going to have to move to Special Edition at some point. Because it's gotten to that point where they're going to put too much crap in for 32-bit to run stable. What a pointless drop zone. Let me guess, Arefu is on the highway that's over there. Anyway, well, at least we've got the logic path now. I might as well reload my gun. Well, this isn't a shit your pants in terrifying drop, is it? The question is, was that Talon Company or was that... Whoa. No, wait, no, it was one of the traders. Let's see if his guard was actually named. Or whether he's just Caravan Guard. Yeah, just Caravan Guard. Also, oh yeah, that's another thing Capital Wasteland has done. I need to find a wild one to show it off, but apparently Brahmin tipping, in a reference to the urban myth of cow tipping, is not a myth in Fallout. And hasn't, you know, and it's been both New Vegas and Fallout 3. Of course, you've got and of course, Capital Wasteland has actually recreated it. It's now they've now seen it up for. Or it's just one of those things where I thought it was a myth. I didn't think it existed. I thought it was just something people had done as a joke. But no, apparently it's a real thing in Fallout. Yeah, don't go near that monster. I mean, that looks like a Mamaclaw and a baby Deathclaws, but she ain't no Mamaclaw, she's a Queen Deathclaw, and she's massive. And I would mod something like that into Capital Wasteland, because it's become such a normal thing for me to avoid this area because of that monster. But, yes, I'm still following the highway, but I think I'm on the wrong one. Yes, so Brahmin tipping is now a thing. And no, I don't know who was responsible for that one. Probably Grill, because I think Grill does like all the implementation, which is really impressive, because it's actually quite a lot to implement. You know, he does like all the he's a scripting lead, so I think he does like all the implementation of stuff like that. Oh, it's Talon Company versus the Enclave, and the Enclave have won. I'll take your crappy Radax. I thought Hellfire Troopers were always supposed to have a heavy incinerator. Oh yeah, he did, he just wasn't using it because it's shit. Now I wonder if that will be something that's in Capital Wasteland, the heavy incinerator. Because technically it's broke. I mean, the Hellfire armor will be. Although it would be dispersed a bit more evenly. So, you know, not just because they've already made it, but it's... Wait, is that... Could it be? Is that a living... Is it living or dead? Please tell me it's living. Please tell me it's living. I need to tip it. Oh, it's dead. The myth remains a myth. But yes, I don't know if it will, because Heavy Incinerator is technically DLC, like this, but I doubt this will be a standalone weapon. Actually, I seriously doubt if the Tri-Beam Laser Rifle will be a standalone weapon, or even exist. It's one of those things that if it does exist, it'll just be a muzzle slot, like the existing splitter in Fallout 4. I just don't think it would actually have a unique weapon. It might be like a texture and a muzzle, but other than that, I don't think, you know, like a preset form of laser rifle, but other than that, I don't see the Tri-Beam existing, because it is kind of an unusual, weird thing.
Target locked.
Okay, that looks like old only. Oh, fucking, I'm opening testing combat. I said fuck it and did it. Yeah, I think Arefu's the other highway. That's like Paradise Falls up there. Yes, I think it's the other highway, which I'm just gonna... I think that's a bit... Or is that a monorail? I think it's the other highway. There's two highways. I think it's the other one. I don't remember it being up near Paradise Falls. I remember it being a bit more central. So... Blink. Oh, Fallout 4 New Vegas, another update I forgot about. They've shown off more of their animated perks, the animated icons. You know, they look just like New Vegas ones, except of course they're animated. So I'm actually curious. I know I've got it, so I'm just curious actually now. So, Quick Draw in particular, I'm wondering, because that's one of the ones they've shown off, which apparently I don't have. Oh no, I forget where Q is. Yeah, so basically it's that, but instead of it just being that static image, it stands off with a just Volt Boy, and then laser rifle very, very quickly drawn with a little puff of smoke. You know, I think it does a little finger wiggle first. Yeah, because it's a quick draw, so you always do that little finger wiggle before drawing. Oh shit. Deathclaw. You can tell it's dangerous if it's killed both of these. As I head vaguely west, I'll come across the other highway. But yes, I think let's think. The other ones I think they did were Cowboy. At least I think it was Cowboy. I'll have to have a look. I'm not sure if it was. Yes, it was Cowboy, and it's a full body thing now with a coat, like the whole cowboy generic. They always take the coat, like open the coat before going into a fight. It's got that, and well, I can't remember what the other two were. They weren't as interesting as how we're intrigued. There was two more that they showed off. I think they've got more. I think the thing with Fallout 4 New Vegas is I think they've got enough content they can show off in the weekly content show-offs that they could, from all the assorted departments. I think they've got enough for quite a few months. Yeah, so they can draw it out if they want, if they have to. Not that I think they have to. I think they've got a lot more progress than they let on. I think the Fallout projects in general are a lot further along than the Skyrim ones. For the simple reason of... Oh shit, the alien blaster fell through the ground, didn't it? Oh well. But I just think you can work a lot faster because, for one, the world space is smaller. Two, the amount of quests is lower. The amount of assets you have to make is lower because Fallout 4, regardless of which project you're on, there are generic assets that can be used for multiple purposes. Oh no, a Yaogwai. I'm not scared at the best of times. But, you know, you got a lot more assets you can work with, while Skywind and, to a lesser extent, Skyblivion, have to make pretty much all their own assets, because all they can really use is shit like rocks. I'm not kidding, that really is about all that Skywind and the Skyblivion can use, because, well, Cyrodiil and Vardenfell are very, very different from Skyrim. Like, very different. Oh, fucking bloat flies. So tiny. So hard to hit because they're so tiny. Oh no, a Jaguar! So scary! But, yeah, so I think that's about it actually. I still can't find Arefu. It must be around here somewhere. Wait a second. I thought Paradise Falls was over there. I thought Paradise Falls was like over here. I don't remember it being so central. Oh well, keep going west. Maybe I'll actually find the highway I'm looking for. Yes, there it is. There's the highway. Now I've actually got to find Arefu. And its wonky ash building, which needs showing off because it is ridiculously wonky. This looks Raider-esque. Yep. You can see that going straight through! Look, you know, hopefully I'll find Arefu soon before my life ends. Oh no, not another albino radical scorpion. Oh look, more albino radical scorpions, which apparently don't get along with regular radical scorpions. I really don't get along with them.
Bring it.
Oh dear. Oh, not the outcasts again. Kind of
Involved in this, you want to keep it that way.
Do you?
What do you think you're doing?
I saved your life and you can't even be grateful. You deserve to die. And I get good karma for murder! You know, and the karma system is kind of broken. And weird. Like, you get good karma for killing ghouls. You get good karma for killing outcasts even though they aren't actually hostile, they're just assholes. You know, they're just rude. It's one of those things that you just get... the karma is just random. I feel I'm on, of course, something royal. I see super mutant. Look at it. I mean, here's a question. What does a centaur do to move? What, how does a centaur move? Because it's not technically walking, because it doesn't have feet. Look, it has hands. This creature has hands. It doesn't have feet, it's just got like 6 hands. I guess crawl, technically, because it's on its hands. I mean, look at it, it's got arms and hands, that's how it moves. I mean, they really aren't a threat. I see, this is why the super mutant screaming. Where's the other screaming super mutant? No, the centaur doesn't. I don't want to live anymore. You know, I was letting it live and it still tried to commit suicide. It doesn't want to live in this world anymore. Life is too much for it. So many shitty perks. That's the thing with Fallout 4 is there was nearly always a perk that was worth having. Even at late level, there was still one that was like dubiously useful. Mainly because the skills like merged into the perks. but like some of these are so bad. Like, VATS in New Vegas is terrible. That's just a lag magnet. Ow. It's not for me. I can guarantee it's not for me. Ugh, so many VATS. Yeah. That's actually really, really bad. Like, actually, no, that one's okay because it's melee. But that's just like awful. Why would you want your target to jump backwards? Ugh. It's so bad. There's like so much VATS. Ugh. There's so many bad perks. I have never bothered loading a weapon once in my life. It's just so... You need the right bloody primer, which you never have. You need the right bloody casings, which you do have. And you need the right... Like bloody... You need lead as well, which you can only get by breaking down bullets because it doesn't exist anywhere else in the world. There. There. Do that so if I'm ever going light armor, it's beneficial. Now, I know it's not as far up as that. I do get a feeling this is going to be extraordinarily bad. Oh, it's just albinos. You know, for something so rare, albinism is an incredibly rare thing. And yet, albino rad score is the most common thing by a considerable margin in Fallout 3. Like, seriously. Because broken steel was really badly implemented. Like, horrifically implemented, even. The way it's leveled this, I don't think he understood how leveled stuff worked. I still think, you know, it's not until Skyrim where leveled stuff actually has a chance of doing lower level shit. Ooh, can't go that way, like, it's deciding to be a lag zone. But Fallout 3 and Oblivion both have a real bad problem with leveled shit where it's always the highest level it can be. Unless it's hand-placed like a couple of rad scorpions, anything level that's going to be the same massively high level is always going to be the highest level. While in Skyrim the level lists are better and they can give you lower level shit as evidenced by the fact you come across Draugr that aren't the max level. This highway's a lot further away than I thought it was. And that's not even the highway. I'm not kidding, that's not even the highway, that's the monorail track. And see how Fallout 3 is legitimately huge. Even with a sprint mod, it's taken me a long time to get across this. Oh no! Oh no, not you. There's a thing. I just wondered. Will Capital Wasteland use for New Vegas's Death Claws, which look like these, Or will it use what would actually be a more correct Fallout 4 death, which would suit the environment better? You know, seeing its brown muddy tones, which are, you know, like brown grey, rather than like tan and orange. Like New Vegas is a very tan and orange. You know, they come from they are based on a chameleon, so you'd assume that they would adapt to their local landscape. So New Vegas as being the orange ones makes a lot of sense. Well, in this environment, an orange Deathclaw kind of stands out like a sore thumb. Although a big grey Deathclaw would blend in pretty damn well. So I'm wondering if what it'll do, whether it'll go for purity or the more logical choice. It's one of those things I'm a little curious about. You know what? Ah, there's the other highway. So now I know Arefu's not on that end. It's not in a mountainous area. It's in more a flat area. So now it's got to follow this. Cross the monorail track next. Because apparently, Fallout DC had this massive long-range monorail. I'd rather not go in the toxic slop, but needs more. Oh dear. Are you I've got a bomb on me! Ah! Boom! No, Wastelander is fleeing. Okay, you're not got a bomb on. And now I see why you're fleeing. You know, it's painfully obvious when you see them why they're fleeing when that's around. Monorail. Yeah, you can slip under there. And it's bloody night again. I can never remember where Arefu is. I seem to remember it being in a flatter area, not mountainous. And it was definitely on one of the highways. That's all I can remember. There's the highway. Yeah, I can see it now. It's over the other side of this rock. Wait, what? The highway just given up. What? The highway's just given up. Okay, I'm having to consult the map now because that highway's just given up. By definition, it means it must be along here. I'm not going to cheat and use a map, but I am a bit perplexed as to where it could be. Enclave. Yeah, you'd think the laser would be a bloody good sign of where it was coming from, wouldn't you? And they're gone. Dude. Well, let's play Quantum Lottery. Oh. How woot! Let's play Quantum Lottery. No. Oh. Me lose like real lottery. Seriously, the one thing you're guaranteed to do on the lottery is lose. You are unstoppable. Really? Or super mutant. When you have no brain, life must be bliss. I mean, when you honestly think you're the smartest thing around when you're clearly not. Okay, now I've got to continue my search for a highway that doesn't apparently exist. This was Fallout 4, I would just stand near Sanctuary and I could see everything! But this is not Fallout 4, I can't just see everything because the world doesn't all slope down towards the sea. There's actually shit that blocks line of sight in Fallout 3, and New Vegas, and Skyrim, and Morrowind, and Oblivion. You know, it's like every single one has a better world. I think Fallout 4's world is... It's very nicely detailed, but it's also very, very small and very, very easy to traverse. There's nothing that blocks line of sight, there's nothing that blocks you from, like, pretty much straight lining it. You need one of those... You need something to stop that. Otherwise it becomes too easy to traverse, and apparently I'm well and truly lost. I think this... I know what this is. It's Vault 87. And no, I'm not stupid enough to go there again and waste like 100 rad away getting there. Yeah, because there really is no reason. Okay, so if this is Little Lamplight, most hateful place in the world. Where's the question is, where is Arefu? That's the real question. It's like, where is it? I think I was heading towards the world border and just saw a seam in the rocks. Oh my fucking god, a Brahmin! Say, super mutant, don't kill him! Don't kill Mab! I need to tip that Brahmin! And the fuckers have killed it. You know, rather than the thing that can't hit shoot. Look at them, they've just murdered an entire bloody horde. I wanted to tip one of those. Prove it isn't a myth. So it'll remain mythical until I can find a living Brahmin that isn't a packed Brahmin. Because packed Brahmin can't be tipped. These stupid mutants killed it. My gun that can't shoot straight, but not that it matters if it does, because you can't actually shoot straight. Because New Vegas is so clunky, it doesn't really matter. Because you can hit direct and still it doesn't work. There must be around here somewhere. Wait. No. I thought I saw something. It's all the right sort of terrain, at least. Oh, no. It is a Protectron. Boom. Oh no, not a death claw again. Oh, I'm out this way. Of course, my overpowered light laser rifle that actually hits hard at a cost of 3 ammo a shot, which is quite a lot. A highway! That could be it. It could be the right highway. It's the right landscape. I remember it being nice and flat like this, so this could be it. Could actually be in the right area. Because I think that's the edge of the world, so it won't be that way, so it must be that way. Who knows, maybe this gun will have lasted me before I drain its batteries. Is that an enclave? Nope, outcasts. So that's the thing, I can't identify them at this range.
Why don't you go bother the Brotherhood or something? Hey! Where?
Oh!
Submit, Wastelander.
Yeah, I'm the one who actually took him out for... Oh dear, was he... Oh dear. They aren't very good at the job, are they? These outcasts. Oh well. I think I found a highway though. All I gotta do is follow this and hopefully find Arefu. Hopefully. Oh no! It splits! At least, I think it splits. It's hard to say for sure. Yeah, well. Yay! Boom! Ready to go boom. Wait, could that be? No. I would have noticed there's a ramp up. And this doesn't have a ramp up, so it can't be Arefu, but I'm getting close. Keyword being might be.
I have positive ID on target.
Okay, that's the first time a vertebrate's put that actually out of my ass. That's the first time I've ever seen that happen. This time I've seen a vertebrate appear out of nowhere like that. Sorry, I have an irresistible desire to blow the buses up, okay? It must be along here. I must be getting close now, surely. No! No! The highway stops! I love how I'm finding just enough ammo to still keep going. Okay, so that's that highway completely and utterly useless. So where the fuck is Arefu? I know it's on top of a highway. I don't think it's that close to DC. I don't think it's right next to Megaton either. Is it up near Springvale? Could it be there? Where is it? I know it can't be on that one because I went up that one, so it might be on that one. Ugh. Where the fuck is it? Has it become a mythical land now? Oh! Bought asshole! And like a massive sheer drop. See, that's an unpassable area. That's an unpassable. See, I have to go around quite a distance to get around this because it's quite a change in elevation.
Back off, local.
Me no local. Me bring you shit. Enclave shit.
Ah, good to see you. Let's see what you've got. Interesting. This definitely bears. Can't stand this stuff, Mike.
Lovely.
This is some. Be careful. What in the... Yes, I think the boys down in the lab would be very interested. Now, what would...
I would like yeah, for this amazing fight, and you offer me generic shit.
Here's hoping you don't have to. And this. This is. This is. This is.
I mean, to be honest, this guy's kind of an amazing source of ammo. He's like a bottomless supply of 5.56 ammo.
Pretty rare. How'd here you? Not much good on it. How'd here? It's how'd here? You'd better believe it. And
I haven't seen a suit like this in a long time. As he's wet, does he clearly? He doesn't look in the mirror or look down very often, does he?
Here. Oh, you've definitely proven your worth.
There we go. That's one. That's another thing I hope Capital Wasteland just sort of fixes. Once you get accepted with the outcasts, they sort of treat you a bit nicer and don't just call you local. Oh no! He's coming at me with, I don't know, a melee weapon of some sort. A sledgehammer and some grenades. Tragic. Could be worse, could be that raider. It could be that guy in Fallout 4 who threw rocks and made the pin sounds. And the raiders actually took pity on him because he was that pathetic. Because he... And then he zooms off on a motorcycle that doesn't exist. Yeah. That's the kind of stupidity that I expect from like a raider story. But hey, if it works, it works. You can't go wrong with things if it works, can you? That's the rule. If it works, it works. Oh, however, Civ Bra does not work. I can think of few things I'd want on my breasts less than a Civ, but a few things worse. But a Civ is not exactly something I'd want on there. I mean, for one, it doesn't exactly do much, and two, it's itch a lot. Well, bra should be nice and smooth, so you don't really feel it. You know it's giving you support, but you know it's there, and you know it's there, but you shouldn't be annoyed by it. You know, comfort is a major factor, and I'm pretty sure wearing a Civ would not either be comfortable nor supportive. Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. I've got to change to a... Yes, it's missing at point blank range. Where is this highway? I've lost it now. Great. There, I see it. I'm sure Arefu wasn't right next to Megaton, but we shall see. There does seem to be a lot of things clustered around near Megaton, like Big Town, maybe Arefu. Yeah, there's kind of a few things that do seem to be a bit close to Megaton, but surely I would have remembered if Arefu was like right next to Megaton. Oh no, a radical scorpion. I'm sure I would have remembered if it was right next to bloody Megaton. It's kind of distinct, although I managed to lose it a few times. And I think the reason I can lose Megaton is because it is kind of in a crater. It's a crater in a crater. Oh no. Killed the rubber brain. Not the robo brain. Not the Wesley bot. Like, what? No, you can't possibly want to kill that. Oh wait, no, I know exactly what you want to do, and it's kill it. Oh, look at that animation glitch out. Because it's resetting back to its default whenever after you pull the trigger, which is not good. So, this highway must go somewhere. Maybe it is near Springvale. Oh, no, is it a... Oh no, it's a Rad Scorpion again. So that Stumping Foot, it might be a protective Tremotron. Please be around here, please. I've lost all hope of finding it now. That looks like raiders. Wait. That could be Arefu. You know, this big void that I haven't been in. That looks like it could be. It looks more promising than that stretch. That stretch doesn't look right, that's too near civilization. The vantage points are good. Oh, you come out with a cleaver. Your brand feel like a cleaver. Or you wield a cleaver and make people afraid. I always get that one mixed up. So I don't think it'll be that one. Not with the radars. I think it could be that. Or is that just a big bridge rather than a highway? Looks like a highway. It's got the central spokes of the highway. Really? You're coming at me with a bloody knife? I didn't even know it was there, and then it says time to die! Because they're stupid! You know, it's not a sneak attack. Scream! Aim it first! Yeah, it's only a sneak attack if you actually, I don't know, sneaky. So, bear, northwest. I'm just going to clean out this enclave camp. What kind of scout charges the enemy screaming at the top of their lungs? I don't know, but I am definitely that kind of enemy. I am definitely that kind of idiot. You know, charging, screaming. Or at least spamming my weapon. I don't think I'll ever run out of ammo for this thing. I don't know, I haven't it is going down. As long as I burn out a wait, could it possibly... No, I'm thinking it could possibly be a Brahmin. What the fuck? Why is there an alien power cell of all things here? You know, of all the places to find an alien power cell, this is not where I would expect it. Northwest, come on, Arefu. Ooh. It must be out here somewhere. It must! It's looking promising. That's sounding promising, not. That's looking promising, though. Ramp up. The Raiders again. Well, that's looking promising, I guess? I think I found it. I finally found Arefu. That's a wonky building, but it's not as bad as the one I'm gonna... Yes, I finally found it. I know this is Arefu because it's the one that would have a farm outside it. Yep, Arefu, finally. It took almost well over over an hour.
Hang on, you're not one of
Ugh! That zoom!
I nearly blasted you in two. Get over here before they spot you. Now what the hell are you doing all the way out here? I thought you were one of the family. There's some low-life gangers who've been giving us a hell of a lot of trouble lately. They're the reason for my itchy trigger finger. No way. If they were, you'd be staring at a burned-out ghost town. I think the family are just a bunch of
The
punks.
family? Why do they have cool name?
Typical gang bullshit. You know, break stuff and make lots of noise. But they always kept their distance.
Petty.
But this last time, they went too far. They killed all of our Brahmin. I mean, that's our lifeblood out here, you know? Look, you can call me crazy if you want. But there is something odd about those creeps. I mean, they got the guns and they got the muscle. Why don't they just bust down our doors and take us out already?
Because some people just like to shit on you and make you annoyed.
Help. I don't want to take my eyes off the ramp here. There's no telling when the family will return.
When you're asleep.
Do me a favor and check on the other people's houses here. You know, make sure they're doing okay. Speak with Davis West, Karen Shenzi, and Ken Ewers. Just watch yourself. I've got an itchy trigger finger.
Yes, we got that. You don't need to say it 15 times. It's not this.
Hello? Is this the mailman? Oh, I do hope my fall catalog has arrived. Oh, Evan.
I think there's just an NPC behind the door.
Please, do come inside. Let me unlock the door for you.
You aren't completely creepy at all, are you?
What the hell are you doing in here? Get the fuck out. Yeah, right. And the second I drop my guard, you pounce.
Look, if I wanted a blasting gunning, I would have... Or...
Speak your piece, then leave. Well, he's town mayor or sheriff or whatever he calls it. When he says to get the heck in... They're low-life scum who decided to use Arefu as their own personal... I'd take a shot at them if I could, but judging from what they did... We're great. Just peachy. I love sitting in my house with my thumb up my ass.
You a bag of laughs.
Sitting here all day isn't going to make us any safer. We need to take action. Everyone is keeping themselves safe from the family. If I was you, I'd do the same. You want to know more? Talk to Evan. Good. Now get out.
Aren't you a barrel of laughs? It's not this house. It's this one. This is the one. This is just look at the angles on this thing. Actually making this with a kit bash is almost is ridiculously hard because look at the shape of it. It's just not one angle is actually flat.
Yes. Who is it? Oh, he did? Well, it's about damn time he did something. Come on in.
Contract.
The door.
Outsourcing. The local heavily armed and armoured goon. Sometimes you feel like going on the door and just going goons. Hired goons.
The name's Karen Shenzi. We're scared shitless. Evan King's got... That asshole runs the show. But does he really do... All they do is terrorize us.
Asshole, I think the house next door's the asshole.
Throw bottles at our houses and scream at us. If I knew King had my back, I'd step outside and show them just how I... He's a spineless wimp. His best solution to the family is to stay... It tells them that we can be pushed around... Scared out of my mind. I'm glad he's checking on us, but until someone nips the problem in the bud, we may...
So, Wonky Shack or slightly less Wonky Shack? So that's Evan King. The door's been left open. Gruesome. I think he's a feral. Well, what is sends a case of sanguine vampires? You know, vampires. But vampires don't exist.
Well, what did they tell you? Everyone okay?
No.
The family must have gotten to them in the last attack. Sons of bitches. Damn it! If only... Wait a minute. When you search... This has to be the work of the family. I've caught that weirdo leader of theirs talking to Ian down by the river.
And you didn't do anything about this?
Oh, I've asked a lot of you already.
He's not even good at this.
He deserves better than all this. What? The family must be a pack of cannibals.
Don't just bite once.
All I needed right now. What am I going to do? They'll keep coming back until all of us are dead if they think we're food. Well, yeah, actually. Maresti train yard almost...
I love how player knows what train yard or dust looks like. Like it's something very specific.
Thanks, kids. You're all right. There used to be more families living here. Those that are still living here are keeping them... I think they live somewhere east or northeast of here. There's all kinds of places they could be hiding, like Hamilton's Hideaway, the old Moonbeam Cinema, or Northwest Seneca Metro Station.
No, I haven't... Obviously, the train yard's the best lead, so... So, train yard or... Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Whee. Well, that wasn't intentional. I'm just glad to quarter. Try the station, that might lead me to it, and the train yard might be the way in or out, I can't remember. I haven't done this quest in a long time, I just remember it. Okay, they're above me, apparently. cornucopia of fresh groceries. Well, with a name like that, you've got to go in, don't you? Oh no! A radical roach! The most threatening thing in the world! Oh no! Another radical roach! I love how the combat music comes on for a radical roach. It's like Oblivion. You got the epic fight, and then you realise it's a mud crab or a rat, and it's just like, that's just sad. At least I found Arefu. The station. Wastelander, complete with blood. Methinks me on right track. Yeah.
You're not here to... Good. I was afraid I was going to have to abandon my lab here. That would mean starting... It's not easy trying to make Ultrajet, you know. I suppose you could say that. Ultrajet is... Only trouble is, Say... It takes 3 things to make Ultrajet. 2 of the ingredients I got plenty of. The other
of all...
a little harder.
Really? Sugar bombs?
I distill it down to its base contents and add that to the formula, then...
That's... What's disturbing is that sugar bombs are involved in a drug. That's just disturbing.
15 caps. So, you in? Good. Now get going. So, what did you bring me? So, what did you bring me? He's my assistant and my backup. Sure, I stay away from them and they don't bother me. It's a good relationship. They live...
Yeah, so the train yard is the one.
If you're feeling foolish, I think there's an underground way through their place, deeper into the metro station here.
Thank you. I mean, let's face it, if the drugs...
Come on, pay more attention to what you're doing.
Yeah, if the drug involves... Of all the things... Oh, hell no, in Blackwell. You know, if the drug involves sugar bombs, I wouldn't be too concerned, because... Oh, Wastelands is gonna eat that stuff anyway. Oh, another Brahmin dead. Why can I never find a living one? Oh yeah, do not eat glowing mushroom. Odd place for a lurk. Oh well. This looks like a train tunnel. Oh no, not mines. I don't even trigger mines anymore. What am I thinking?
Whoa, slow down there. This area's off...
Oh, that actually worked.
All right. I guess you look harmless enough. If I
Wow, you're an idiot.
Before you poke around too much, you can usually find him on the mezzanine overlooking the common area. We also don't like nosy...
Yeah, I look harmless. Yeah, totally harmless. I look totally harmless. Yeah, I'm one of the most harmless looking creature in existence, clearly. Not cool going up to a Deathclaw and asking for a cuddle. It's like, I look harmless. That's how good my speechcraft powers are. That or he's a sexist pig. But, you know, the massive, massive machine gun and the heavy power armor would kind of be an indication of otherwise.
Welcome to our home. My people.
Edgelord, trench coat, katana. Edgelord.
What you see before you is the last battle. It is a sanctuary for the. We are the remnants of society.
I am an edgelord.
Like the clean bones of a hunter's feast. I led my flock beneath the sun-baked sands of the way. Men of science would call us cannibals, eaters. You amaze me. Never have I met a human with the gift of...
Yes, you are vampire wannabes. I mean, that outfit is a total...
Do you think I believe I can turn into a bat and fly away? Now, ask me if I believe these individuals from every corner of the waste. I have shown these people the ways of the vampire.
Oh, dear.
Now you disappoint me. I have reined in their cravings and taught them to... Most importantly...
Wouldn't it just be simple to just go, can I have some blood, please?
A place where their
Stick.
quirks are tolerated
Slurp.
and understood. Ah, yes. We are his family. If he were to... Ian is at a critical moment in his life right now. It would be ill-advised for me to allow you to speak. Ian's hunger for flesh overwhelmed him. Because of my intervention that night, he stopped. The hunger that drives us must... Ian lost control because no one was around to guide him. His own... He had a moment of... No, it would not be right to disturb him.
You new here too?
Well, I'm surprised you don't know. Vance has him in meditation. Poor kid. Well, that is sweet, but Vance would... Nope. Like I told you.
Well, well. Do I look like a fucking babysitter? Now that's more like it. I finally... hell, here's the password.
Oh, you're right. Men are so idiotic when you pry charms. Thank you.
What do you want? Well, maybe that's because... Why the heck are you looking? You think I don't know that? I killed them! It was the fucking hunger. You must think I'm some... There's something inside. I'm a mutant! A fucking freak! The only person I was ever able... No one gives a shit about...
I thought Lucy was... I thought Lucy was in Megaton.
You know, for a second there, you sounded just like Vance. I don't know what I'm running away from, but given... Please tell Vance I've made my decision. I'm going home to... I'm just gonna gather my... Tamper with that and we're gonna have a problem.
Tamper with what? The terminal's free to use. What does he do? Just sit here while he preaches from up there? Let's speak to Edgelord.
I hear that you decided to speak to Ian. Be that as it may, I am still... As long as you maintain this... Curious. Many years ago, the problem was that these blood... What... Agreed. Please, take this proposal to Arefu. Speak with... I thank you for showing me that your kind can be trusted.
Your kind,
It is a lesson I will not forget. Now, what of young Ian? It saddens me to lose one of my flock. All I was attempting to do was guide him. Please, I want you to take this. Goodbye.
Of course he gives me the Edgelord's weapon schematics. Of course. You know, just... Of course he does. You know, that's the kind of person that you just know would have a katana and a leather trench coat in real life. It's, you know, it's that exact kind of... It's that person that you know would have it. Would be here.
You're jumping from bed to bed faster than a rat roach on a hot plate.
You are the biggest.
What's up?
Yeah, which way did I come in? That's the real question. Or is there a quicker way out? I think there is. It must be. Isn't it? It is the way I came in, is it? No, no, this is the way I came in. La 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 la. In we go. Out the way we came, because apparently I've... Apparently I have to go back the same way. Oh no, it's a quick way out. My fat ass does not trigger bear traps! Because perks! Stretchy, stretchy. Resty train yard. Back to Arefu. Pretty convenient gate. Who'da thunk it? Cross Gun Pond and Lake. Ow! Just ow! That joke hurting me. Ow! Oh, there's a pier, and it's under pressure by a barrel. Oh, ow! Joke hurting me. Most pointless bridge ever. Other than a bit that actually goes over the water. I mean, have you ever seen in water that looks more appealing than that? I mean, I've seen Girardi that's healthier colours of water, and Girardi is always yellow, and it is just pure concentrated piss, and it looks more inviting than that. I think I'll be using this gun for the rest of my life. Fission batteries aren't even worth taking because they weigh a ton and are useless. Paddlers. Oh dear. There's a paddling pond too, it's not even a... I think the pier was put... I think the lake that the pier was servicing is long, long gone. You know, I think the lake's long since dried up. Because, well, to be honest, if this lake flooded, it would take an entire... It would take a huge amount of area. You know, it'd take a huge amount of land with it. Like, that pier was just put up there for no reason whatsoever. Ugh. Oh, yuck. It's even... Oh. Oh, that is disgusting. That's the most disgusting water I've seen in Fallout. That's really foul. That's like, you don't even want to go... I really hated just going in that, because look at it! Water should not be... If water's that colour... Look what they did to our Brahmin, but the Brahmin are still alive, and... Let's see. Now, I believe you have to be unhanded. Yes! You can tip them! I thought that was a myth. I thought that was a myth. But no, you can actually tip Brahmin. That's brilliant. I didn't know you could do that. The myth has been proven.
There she is, the heroine of the day.
Look.
I know. I talked to Ian, and he told me...
What, he knows my plan?
I don't know how you did it, but goddamn am I glad you walked up that ramp and lent us a hand. Thanks again, kid. Consider yourself welcome back here any time you're in this part of the wastes. Interesting. It seems they wish to enter into some kind of agreement. I guess it's better than pointing my gun down that ramp all day and hiding inside at night. Let Vance know he's got a deal. We'll do it. I'll speak to the others. I'm sure they'll agree with me. I've been saving up stuff for emergency. You're welcome. Come on. Emergency.
Yes. Emergency whiskey, of course. Actually, it would be quick. I think it is actually a considerably... Do I have to get... Do I actually have to tell that? No, I don't. Do the super duper mart then. Might as well do that. I'm feeling a charitable move. Although Moira makes you instantly lose that charitable mood the second you talk to her. See, it's not, like, no indication that you can do it. Oh, now it's blocking the way. Yes, you can just... I can't believe this. I just can't believe that this is a thing. Like, why is Brahmin tipping a thing? Are Brahmin just more unstable than cows? Is that their unique feature? Do those two heads make them less stable? Who knows? All I know is it's funny. You can't deny Brahmin tipping is funny. Oh no, raiders! The sweet doggo is still alive. Dunk, dunk, shunk. Doink. Boink. Oh. No, I'm not even gonna bother wasting time harvesting that. Okay. Maybe once you do Zeta, there's random alien power cells just scattered across the world. I don't know, because I'm randomly finding some. Let the unclone know I'm coming. Boing. Oh no! A radical scorpion! Scariest creature in the wasteland. Oh wait, no, that's the rad roach. Wait. That's an Enclave one. You're telling me that this bloody Wastelanders actually survived?
Hey, let me be blunt. Let me be blunt. Go away. Jesus, you really can't take a hint, can you?
Why does that have a normal voice? Doesn't have the regular Google voice, which is a bit odd. Like it's a random encounter and it's not quite worked properly. Because ghouls are supposed to have the ghoul voice. And having a normal voice come out of them sounds a bit odd. It's like unusual and unexpected. Ah, scream and run. Ow! Who's a nut with a grenade?
My leg!
That's your leg's the least of your problems. Brahmin steak. Boing. We're almost at the Super Duper Mall. I remember this farm. There's also like one random Enclave trooper that wanders around here. It's like the first one that you'll see. I think this is Springvale. Yeah, I think this is Springvale. Running Springvale. We're in a non-threatening area of the world now. Look at the really low-res moon. Actually, the moon itself isn't that low-res. I mean, it's pretty low-res. But the glow around it, bloody hell is that low-res. That's really bad. I forgot how bad the moon was in New Vegas. I mean, look at that, it's awful. It's so low-res. What is it? The thing is, no, I wouldn't say it's like really low-res, it's just like a bad GIF. In that it's like really pixelated, but not actually that bad quality. I mean, the moon itself is actually pretty round, but wow, ends. The moon itself's pretty round, but or is this just a farm with the Enclave guy on it? One of those two farms is Enclave. I think it's this one because I think it was like right next to the Doobie Dooba Supermarket. Oh, Enclave Hellfire. I can't see because of the bloody splatting. Ow. I need to open that pit door. I can just take a million stim packs. No, I don't know why I'm running sideways. Oh, it's because there's a little tiny fence I can't see. Derp. Or derp. Doobie Dooba Supermart. Doobie Dooba Doobamart. For a low level, it's actually a pretty nasty place to be because the raiders are actually quite well armed. You can tell it's Raider because look at the technical graffiti. No, I don't like suppressors. I hate suppressors because it gets rid of a nice, satisfying bang and turns it into more of a pathetic fart, isn't it? No. Wait, what? I favorited the wrong one, apparently. And I think that's fully upgraded as well. So, back to the shoulder gun. Look at this massive supermarket. I forgot how fucking pathetic the Pip-Boy light was. I mean, this looks unusually... Pharmaceuticals. The question is, what do I actually have to find in here? Is it just find medicine, find food? Oh dear. Oh dear, I think I've already... I need to find food in here. Oh dear. There's some jet, because apparently the raiders were using this as a storeroom. Because jet's a post-war thing. Oh dear. Why do I get the feeling there's no... Beer is not food. Unless your name is Tavish de Groot, in which case it is. No, because... No. I think I've looted this place dry. Oh dear, I think I've looted this place dry. Because that's not pork and beans, is it? That's tin can. That's just tin cans. There must be something in here. I think I broke it by coming here first. Oh dear. I have an idea. Not a very good idea, but I have an idea. Drop some Blamco mac and cheese. Pick up the Blamco. Claim I got it from here, although I think I've broken it by not coming here before. Oh dear. Well, at least Moira can't say I haven't been there yet. Now, Megatune is just over this hill. I'll just say Raiders strict. Oh well. You'd think it would reset when you get the quest, wouldn't you? Hopefully that's a condition that Grill's stuck in Capital Wasteland as well, because that's kind of bad. You know, because it's one of the quests that they've demoed already, because it's obviously a location they've actually done. You can only hook a quest up if its locations are in, or at least its references are in. Of course, Megaton's pretty much done. I think it's even been degreened. Likes off. You know, Super Duper, that's done as well. You know, quite a few places have done it. But, you know, of course, some of the first things to be done were Megaton, like Super Duper. In fact, I think Megaton was like the origin of it. just creating Megaton in Fallout 4, see what you can do. Wait, what? I see. Why am I concerned, like... Oh good, it's not yellow anymore.
Dad says not to talk to strangers.
Oh dear.
So, how's the scabbing been?
Yeah, it's good job I can get the speech check, because otherwise it's broken.
Really?
It's not a lie, there really is nothing there.
I guess it was an obvious place for people to get food, so it all...
It wasn't exactly a lie, though, because it wasn't...
Still, good work checking it out. And have some food, as thanks for the work. It's a shame you didn't... Yes, that's what I need your help on. So I need you to get a bit of radiation poison.
I explained this one myself!
Oh, but nothing beats a real-world example. And I have a new... But
Why am I
right,
scared?
And at least it keeps you safe and sound for later testing. Here's some spare chems for your help. Correct.
At least she lets me skip that one. Even though that's an easy one, because she just goes to the pond in the middle of Megaton.
Here, for your services, I've saved up quite a few. The second chapter is going to be a bit trickier, I think. For example, repelling mole rats. So let's buckle down. Well, I never get to study anyone who's severely injured. Not without them crying to be but obviously, you can handle a lot of abuse. Next time you get badly injured, return. I mean, you're going to get yourself hurt anyway, right?
What? Yeah,
That'll
just
save a
use
lot
my
of
medical
time and
one.
effort. Oh, and blood on your part. A real-world example might help more, but I won't turn down the help. Oh, and here's your pay
You asked
for
me
it
to-
all. Guess you earned it.
I
by
can see
working
why no one
smarter,
wants to work on
not,
this.
More self-destructively. There's a sort of mole rat repellent I've developed. There's a lot we don't know about Mirelurks and how intelligent and dangerous. And that should be it for the Mirelurks are a big threat.
They're hardly a
in
big
some
threat,
areas.
they're kind of crap.
I picked up this observer device to study them in their natural... That's great. I recommend the just go inside and be sure not to kill any Mirelurks inside their nest. Oh, I haven't got nearly the experience in the waste that
As
you
the first person who comes into Megaton fresh out of a
my
vault.
head blown off. At least you look like you can really handle yourself out there. I know exactly what I'm doing. It's a hell of a lot better than wasting my talents with the caravan.
Seriously, don't...
Well... Okay. I guess you're right. Hey, if you're ever around again...
Dream Crusher. I love how that's the only speech check I've ever come across that isn't 100% speech chance with maximum speech and charisma. I need to see the picture for that perk, because that's going to be a good one. Like, I'm brilliant. I did not realise, I didn't even know that existed, that option.
Dad says not to talk to strangers.
Yeah, that's one of those options I didn't even realise it existed, let alone... But the radiation one's quite easy, because you just stand in this pond for a bit. And again, the injuries is pretty easy, because you can just go... I'm using my newfound powers. Again, Megaton allows you to injure yourself pretty easily, you just go... Actually, ironically, up to create a side supply. I mean, I heal, so I'm not really worried, but you can just go... demonstrate. So, a bit of radiation down there. Or you can just go, whee! Just jump off a cliff! And that will get you down to the half health easy as, and give you a nice crippling injury too. There's enough stim packs to last a lifetime. Where's the guy I talked to about water?
Have you heard about that new cult? They took our water. Here, read this. It's one of their pamphlets.
It is so good. Yes, what?
Why do you wish
those who were called to Atom during the Great Division were very... We seek the same. Both we kneel before it, and... The Church of the Children of Atom is based on the... When that atomic mass is split, occasionally...
A cult that worships radiation.
An event occurs, and trillions upon trillions of... Where most of the lost children of Atom see that event as simple war and devastation. Why, yeah. Very.
That's a really easy way to get good karma as well.
My friend, I take... Of course. Now that...
I'm trying to find a guy who talks about water. Well, it won't be you.
Always pleased to see a new face around here. I'm the owner and proprietor. What?
That's clearly not you. Maybe it's actually in the watershed. Because one of them makes you just go around repairing these. You know, just shonky ass pipe work. Which I'm amazed works anywhere near as well as it does. I mean, look at it. It's wonky, it's everywhere. Like everything in Megaton. I mean, that's held up by wood. Megaton's delightfully shonky, though. That's kind of its charm. Oh, lovely.
Huh? Yeah, what is it? Well, it's no secret that the old water treatment plant... I spend so much time up in the plant that I can't take... Now, I don't expect much from strangers. From the pressure in the plant, check along the pipes in the valve.
Yeah, I'm gonna be nice and help Megaton out, because Megaton's a nice little shithole. It's an... You know, it's got character. I mean, it's the shonkiest place imaginable, but it's got character, it's great. Although I still can't resist.
What do you think you're doing?
I can't resist tipping the Brahmin, I just... Look at this pipe! And the question is, where's the other two? Imagine they'd all be in places where you can access them. So let's follow the shonky pipe round. You know, I love how Megaton is plumbed. I think that's there's another. Their water pissing out, perfect. And there's probably another one up around this top level as well. Where's this last pipe? Okay, I'm thinking maybe in Central Town.
My friends, come, drink with me and pray. Glorious Atom, I give unto you these feeble bones.
Maybe up here? Maybe? I have no idea where this third one is.
Yeah, what is it?
So... that one I fixed. I'm not seeing any water pissing out anywhere else. There, I see it. Fortunately, this fence is a little too high. Perfect.
I see.
Dun, 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 dun. Come back up to the water treatment plant if I can climb a really steep staircase. Talk to the guy who runs it, who's outside having a fag.
Yeah? What is it? Well, I'll be...
Where they keep getting all these cigarettes, I have no idea.
It looks like all the leaks have been fixed. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. But listen, it's only a matter of time before they burst again. I'll give you caps for any scrap if I have a steady supply of scrap. Good. This just keeps looking better. Those parts will keep this place running and the town...
I'm sure I have some scrap metal. Wrong button.
Huh? Yeah. Are you serious? Why?
Yeah, take my 18 scrap metals. Yeah. So this is the only... You'd think if he's the only one who can fix shit, he would A, take on an apprentice, and B, maybe cut back on the smoking. You know, taking on an apprentice to actually fix the shit would be beneficial. You know, water benefits everyone, even the atoms. The question is, where does all this water come from? Because there's clearly an inlet, and there's not much water left here. Look at this bomb. It's an amazing thing.
Bodies to Atom, my friends. Release yourself to his power. Feel his glow.
And now it's just a decorative piece. Honestly, for 200 years sitting in water, this thing's done really, really well. Especially since its circuits are in the water. That thing's done really, really well.
You're looking to trade, stranger? Check out Craterside.
Well, I'm gonna call it a day. Because it's time anyway, so... Anyway, that's the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as is a list of all past live streams. Saving takes longer than expected. Good! Bye! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and cease.